Ahoy hoy, welcome one and all to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. I think we're like episode 48 now, right? What are we going to do today? I thought today could be like a little like odd jobs day. So if you remember the other day, we put this hopper atop our crucible, which is very useful. It means our lava production is fairly automatic there. Now, we took that hopper from our setup down here. So, we need another hopper there. But actually, we need probably like a little supply of hoppers, because they come in useful. We keep using them here and there. And if we end up, I don't think we'll do it today, but one day we're going to end up making an obsidian production line. Probably. In fact, maybe we will do that today. That's one of those kind of odd jobs I feel like we can do today. Another odd job could be setting up a more industrial refinery type setup. We could maybe get down the mob farm, couldn't we? And we could see if we can get some more pig iron, because we're probably going to need that for any other odd jobs that we start embarking upon. We've also, it's spring and our food groups are in chaos, and we've got some crops to gather. We've got some trees to chop down here as well, actually. So yeah, we're gonna it's gonna be like a variety show. This is like the the anthology episode, and so it should be quite productive. I'm hoping we get quite a lot done, right? That's a lot of wood. Okay, so all this wood should last us. That should be enough charcoal for a while, I would have thought. Now we've also got this chest here that I've been using for a while to store crap in, basically. So tidying up around here is the first job on our list we can tick off. Do we want to plant some more trees? Maybe some more silverwoods or something. We could plant some more silverwoods. Let's do that. We'll probably do a fourth one like here, right? Let's do a couple more. Like one could definitely go there, I would have thought. Yeah, it's not too close by. Oh, I just thought, what the hell is that? And then I just remembered. But we do need to do some more refining. I'm keen to basically save the next bit of work we do on this guy for the next live stream, because we can take the core sample drill around and just basically chart out our surrounding area, and hopefully find a copper vein for it. We can potentially use Buildcraft apparently to build these machines automatically for us with blueprints and stuff, which could be cool to look into. But anyway, enough on that. Let's get on with our odd jobs today. Let's sort out our inventory first, I suppose, of all of this junk. Got a cheeky record here. We don't have a record player yet. A jukebox, I believe they're called, right? We got tons of copies of the same two records. Should we make a jukebox for our base? It could be quite nice to just be able to play a little tune in the background every now and again. Okay, any gem and some wood. That's easy enough. Do we have any planks in here? No. Gems. Well, ironically, the emeralds are the least valuable to us, so let's use an emerald. And we'll just finish sorting out our inventory. Be interesting to look into more End.io stuff around these spawners. Like a creeper farm would be absolutely insane, wouldn't it? That's something we could do one day. 2 more saddles, don't mind if I do. We've got 2 iron horse armor as well. We need to find some horses around here. That would be most excellent. Oh, look, we've got wood here. Perfect. There we go, cheeky jukebox. So we'll take one of each record with us to wherever we set this jukebox up. Where do we want it? Somewhere around here would be nice. Maybe just on the shelf here. Now, this is stupid, but do you reckon records can go on the tool racks? They can't, okay. Oh yeah, I remember 13's like the scary one. Yeah, and Cat's the funky one. I remember these tunes. Yeah, Cat's a jam. Alright, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the cheeky little DankNStein refix of Cat there. I had a lot of fun making that. Kind of felt like I was messing with quite a sacred piece of work, you know. So I wanted to try and do a good job and be as true to the original as possible while adding in some cheeky little additional flavours. We might make a habit of it if you guys enjoyed it. We can play with that jukebox, and I realised, look, check this out. Disc, look, all of these can actually be crafted. Get blank vinyl, and then with different dyes we can make all the different tunes. I think Ward was one that I used to really like from memory, but I'm not sure. We'll have to make all the different discs anyway. So the blank vinyl is a black steel sheet and some rubber. Quite pricey indeed, but yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, we obviously harvested. We've got lots of lovely food now, which is excellent. So we're going to drop all this off in the kitchen. Do we have any grass growing down there yet? We still don't. Very strange. I'm not sure why we're not getting like this kind of stuff. I want these kind of pieces of grass to appear back here. Anyway, maybe they will eventually. I'm not sure. But yeah, really, we should like be disciplined now. We should make some bread and start making sandwiches and things. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the episode. But I'm a little bit more excited by the prospect of making use of all of these reinforced lockers that we made. We've got a few hoppers, and I made a spare vacuum hopper as well. So I've got plans for all of these items we're going to go through now. Firstly, all of these watermelons, it won't let me actually put them in there. We probably have to break them and stuff. So we need some kind of, we'll put the watermelons maybe up in the kitchen. Otherwise, there's a lot of onions there, that's excellent, and we've got some green beans to add to the mix. Yep, lots of soybeans, so we can make ourselves a nice batch of cheese. Very good. And then, yeah, tons of maize and things, and I guess the maize is what we're going to start eating now. So yeah, we should do a big batch of bread making. We should get our bacon. Still a decent amount of ice left in there too. Okay, good. People have been telling me I've been doing this wrong. I'm supposed to do it like that, but I always just open them both at the same time, which is pretty dumb, huh? Okay, so what are our plans over here for these items? Well, firstly, the second vacuum hopper, we usually just move a vacuum hopper from here to here. Now we're just going to have them set up permanently, which would be nice. So this one needs, oh yeah, we need to do something like this. Okay, I've learned now you have to you have to basically fill the search bar with something that brings up no items, so that you have room to actually look at this interface. Anyway, so that's set up. That's good. We've been keeping spare like our tools that we've not been using in here. I'm going to take those out. We're going to get rid of this. They probably went in there, didn't they? There we go. We're going to get rid of this. Don't want to break the block behind it accidentally. Okay, good. And boom. Yeah, very nice. And then up here, equally. Oh yes, this is going to be a little bit tricky. We'll just put them in here for now. The double chests don't really work very well here because the hopper can only pull from one half of it. It doesn't see TFC chests as being connected, which is terrible. Cool, that's better. Did we lose any pieces in here? Yeah, we did. There we go. So, much nicer on that side. Now over here, I think we do the same thing, right? Like these wooden ones, rather unsightly. And also, I don't really like the one above it anyway. Beautiful. And actually, you know, there's so much more room here. We could look at doing it over here as well. But actually, these seem to work fairly okay for us, those chests. So I think we'll leave those as chests. But one place I wanted to upgrade was also over here. Now, the question is, are we going to be able to put these torches on the chest, on the locker, or do we just put one locker in? Are we ever going to be smelting up that much stuff in one go? Unlikely. Let's go back to just having one of the lockers up there then, I think. Okay, good. Now, we've got 6 hoppers here. We've still got quite a few of these chests as well, reinforced bad boys. I think we want to work on our like machine rack area here. Now, there's also a project in mind I have, which would be to upgrade all of these lockers, but that project would take ages. But in a lot of cases, it would be really worth it. Like the Thorncraft one, you get so much more storage in these reinforced ones, and for the cost of steel and like any kind of metal of our choice, I used bismuth just because we had loads of it. They're pretty cheap to upgrade. It's just going to take a lot of time, like transferring everything out, upgrading the locker, transferring everything back in. It's a project for another day, I think. Okay, well, we can empty this out anyway. There's a lot of sand here that needs transferring over to here for our next hammering session, which I'm going to do between this episode and the next one, I think. Been over to the mob farm this episode, which is good, so I'll do the other grinding halfway house. So I think it's time for us to start to just think really about colour schemes over here. We're going to move this refinery over to there, as discussed last episode. So do we want to make a couple more of these so that we can work at twice the pace? Or do we just, probably not, let's just get it all automated if we can. We'll need some more fluid pipes, I suppose, to pump it in. Yeah, and then we're going to have to kind of like take out all of these blocks basically and put something in. Now the black steel, I think we can actually take these recipes down off the wall now, because we have the arc furnace, and the arc furnace recipes are in NEI, and they're different to these anyway. These ratios no longer actually apply unless we were going to try and make it the old-fashioned way. So yeah, and we've got quite a few bits and bobs to sort out. So I'm just going to clean up this area right now. Boom. Oh, the magic of editing. So here's all the valuable stuff and all the other junk I've just packed away into things, and these are the lime water, latex, beer and vinegar barrels that were sat there. So this side's still messy and chaotic, or at least that corner is, but looking pretty fresh over here. So what do we need? We need to grab, and I've taken to keeping our tools temporarily in here again. We need to do some chiseling anyway to pull all of this back in a safe, controlled manner. I'm still very, very nervous about this, because with the haste and stuff and the efficiency on these pickaxes, it's very easy to accidentally cut through something you didn't mean to cut through, and I really, really don't want to cave in right now. Like, losing this ceiling, it would be disastrous. It'd be such a mission to put right. But that's kind of what I was imagining. Pull it back to about there. We might have to think about moving that light. I mean, I think we're going to end up covering that area up. Yeah, I think let's take it out now. Yeah, that's fine. And like, I'll show you what I'm imagining now. I think we're going to go with basalt and great wood, because just keeping with the theme of this area. I think it's going to look too weird if we go too far from the kind of color scheme of the rest of the workshop, right? Okay, so here's what I'm sort of roughly thinking. I've kind of just covered the edge of that. You'll see where I'm going with that in a minute. But that's like our access. So, I mean, so this is awkward, this. I really want to be able to take those blocks out, but the only way to do that would be to come in from above all the way down. And then replace all the blocks back up, which is just unlikely to be something that I'm going to do. So we aren't going to do that. But I'm going to put the furnace here, because it doesn't need powering anyway, so we don't need access to it. And then these three guys can go like that. And the idea is this thing would be a little bit expandable, but for now we'll just build it up to there. And then, yeah, we're going to go with like output lockers at the bottom here. So we're going to do one there like that, one like that. Come around this side, same thing. One there, one there. So they're all going to output nicely now. No problems there. The inputs is a bit more of a tricky one. Most of these are going to be fine with an input, but the alloy smelter... maybe we should put the alloy smelter somewhere else. Maybe it should have its own spot. In the future we might do that. We might, because I'm pretty sure the alloy smelter doesn't fill the 3. I think we've tried it before, and you need to actually have 3 different places where things are going in. But now here's the quandary. Okay, so we need to power all these guys. So do we actually, can we power them from their sides? That would be ideal. We're also already out of hoppers. Damn, I need 2 more hoppers. Anyway, like the kind of rough design was to do. I know I'm also 1 locker short. How did I not notice this? Anyway, that would be the kind of layout of it, and then we'd sort of have blocks coming across the front like that to hide hoppers. Does that work? It doesn't really. We're going to reach those from up there. I guess what we do is we chisel these blocks right down, yeah? So we maybe make them into sideways slabs sort of thing. I like that. That works, assuming we can power them from their sides. So can we power them from the sides? Looks like it. I'm going to quickly make the 2 more lockers and hoppers anyway. Oh, we just need 1 more locker, but we need 2 more hoppers. Okay, so we'll do that now quickly. Okay, if I remember correctly. Boom. 1 more locker. Starting to take shape this though, isn't it? And then what would we do? Would be like, we'd want the stairs. Here we are. To maybe do that. There and there. Bring it right down like that. That's quite nice actually. Yeah, I like that. Going like 3 bricks, and then maybe we could do like 1 layer across the top there. Could be pretty nice, and you can see what I mean about this kind of access port now. Get rid of these 2 blocks. You can come in and have a look at your power routing and stuff, and I guess we need more of these. Yeah, I think that's okay. And the thing's looking pretty nice. Yeah, we can maybe put a door there to hide all of that. All the innards. Doesn't look too bad from that side. Could look a bit better. We might put some logs maybe. But anyway, that should be fine. And then we just need to come in and basically add those 2 hoppers, which should be just about cooked now. Yeah, we've done enough hoppers. Okay. And then they come in like that. Whoops. Like that and like that. And then we just need to work out how we're getting the power in. Yeah, I think that's what we do. If we put 1 of those there. Connect that like that. And then can we get at this from up here, like... That looks fine, doesn't it? It's not... Yeah. The cable isn't like intersecting the block, is it? No, it's perfect. Alright. I quite like that. Now we don't have anywhere to load more fuel into the furnace. You could always chuck another hopper on the side there, couldn't you, actually? To have a fuel... Yeah, that could be quite nice in that corner there. I'm not going to do it now and make another... make a whole nother locker and another hopper. But that's a potential upgrade you could give it. These 2 guys can go in there now. Yeah, they're all charged. So that's nice. Maybe we want to make 2 more octadic capacitors, but for now I don't really mind just switching it back and forth. I think we have 1 over here anyway, don't we? Yeah, so that one just stays there. But yeah, that is so much smarter than what we had previously, isn't it? Just looks way better. So then I think the only thing to do then is to start paving this area out and creating our refinery situation, and yeah, I think we're in good shape. Cool, man. Alright, so let's think about this refinery situation here then. This thing is kinda slow. I'm thinking we make 2 of them. So make 1 more and have 2 of them running at the same time. At least. Maybe we can do more than that. But just looking at the tanks here, the options for tanks, I thought the open blocks ones were going to be the cheapest. We're looking at, what, 8 steel sheets for 2 of them. They hold 16 buckets each, but actually, so do these Ender IO ones hold 16, so I got that slightly wrong. And these aren't steel, these are iron. Now, just trying to work out, I'm just trying to decide. I think actually that does make this one pricier. It's only 4 ingots, but this is like, these ones are 4 ingots of steel per tank, because you get 2 of them in the recipe. Steel is easier for us to get our hands on, and then we don't have to use up our iron bars either, which we have. Where are they? We do have 16 of. They spawn in the world, so I think we'll go with the open blocks ones. Yeah, so we need to make a load of steel sheets. We also need to make a load of glass up, which we can do quite easily because we'll have sand there, and we can use our new machine storage rack. Very nice. Throw it in up there. That's keeping nice and full. So to make more of this refinery again, we are going to need 12 ingots of iron. I think the recipe takes 3 of those tanks. Oh yes, and then a blue steel gear, which I think was 4 ingots of blue steel on the metal press, right? From memory. We're getting through the blue steel. It used to be stacked up a lot higher than that. Anyway, and then, what did I say? 12 ingots of iron. Ooh! Right, very nice. 8 sheets, then a gear mould on there, and let's see if I've remembered this correctly. Yeah, it's taken all 4. Looks good to me. There it is. Ain't that a beauty? And I think we're going to need some more of these copper low voltage connectors, and probably a bit more cable as well. In fact, certainly a bit more cable. Okay, well, we'll look at that in a sec. We should have enough glass in here now, yep, to start doing something with it. Oh right, it just, yeah, perfect. Oh wait, I remember, we need to convert that gear. Okay, good, 2 of those. So we go like so. Okay, so that's 4 of those. Okay, yeah, I remember. Ah, and the clay, yes, the hardened clay. Okay, so I think we've got all of that. Just need to make some copper sheets then. Oh, damn, you guys, I forgot. We have literally 0 copper right now. Damn. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be doing some sifting this episode then. This is going to be a longer episode than to record than I'd planned. But let's just get all of this sand processed, or rather, what we'll do is we'll get this will go until this hammer is broken. Okay, all right. So done a little bit of AFKing there, a little bit of dusting, a little bit of sifting. That much. I've used up that much of the diamond hammer to get that, how much dust it was. It was like about an inventory's full of dust. And this is all the copper that we got from it. Not very much, but I'm hoping more. We should start by filling that up. Hoping more than like what we need to just get the refinery bit done now, and we'll do the rest of that AFKing off camera. You can see my food groups from all the AFKing took another battering. I'm back down to less than 400 max hit points, which is a shame. But let's see how much copper we actually get out of this. Yeah, 10 ingots already. Yeah, I think, yeah, this should be enough to see us through what we want to do right now. All right, boom. So we need that and that to get a few more of those guys. Couple of sheets. Bang. And bang. Cheeky stick. Boom. Okay, so this should be enough to make a little double refinery type situation. Anyway, so I'm thinking like right here. So maybe we get our little shovel out here. I think what would be quite nice is if it was upper level. Yeah, just something like that. I guess those 2 are the main events, so they both go like there. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking so far, is that we can use all 4 of those because they join together to make one massive tank, which is like our buffer, where we can throw tons of stuff in to be processed. Then we'd want, we need to make more copper fluid pipes. We haven't made these yet. We need to make as many of these as we can. 5, we're going to need an even number, so 5 is going to be fairly useless to us, but we'll maybe have to make some more. But let's see if we can get away with using just 4. So let's empty this guy, because what I'm thinking is we can maybe avoid having to use extraction pipes if this guy can pull straight out of the thing, right? I'm not sure if it can or not, but let's see. So there we go, they're both evenly filled. Yes, look, and that guy pulls automatically from it. But what I think we're going to do is we're going to make another one of these fluid tanks, one of the Ender IO ones, and they'll be like our outputs. Okay, fluid tank, jolly good. Okay, I think I've got the design in mind I would like here actually. I think we go like that and that and that. Carefully destroy these blocks without accidentally breaking the one behind them. Yeah, we could maybe make a load more of these as well. At 16 a piece. 64, it's like 6 of these barrels we could put into it in one go. So yeah, I'd rather have more than that. So let's take another 8 pieces of steel, and basically we'll have this like that, big back wall there. We'll have 2 of these pipes. Okay, I wonder if them being joined in the middle is going to be an issue. I hope not. We power them all. Not sure they need to be in a network exactly like that, maybe, but whatever, it's fine. And then I think we'll put one of these little fellas right here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And across to here. Right, so let's use up all of our cable. Nice. Now we should be able to fill that guy up. So let's put it to the test. And the whole thing should just work, and we should be able to fill that big sort of reservoir at the back, and it's completely expandable. So I think in the long run, what you'd probably do is get more of those clear tanks and bring that over the top. For now it works, right? I think so. Put that there. All right, yeah, very nice, very nice. Okay, so I've learned now that actually a really fast way of doing this is just with 2 of them. 2 barrels sat on top like this, and then just have to unseal, but then it's like real quick. Okay, we might actually lose some by overfilling it. Yeah, it looks like we do. Oh no, maybe it spreads it across the 2. Anyway, that looks pretty cool, pretty cool right now. And these, once these 2 are completely full, we'll just take them over there and get that thing running, consume it all up. Bish bash bosh. And that sets us up nicely for a live stream later this week. So it's Tuesday now as I finish this episode. So I must apologise for no live stream today, but I wanted to finish this episode instead. And we'll do a TFC live stream later on this week. At another time where we'll basically take the core sample drill out and find us some nice veins here. But look, we can, just while we're noticing it here, maybe we can just get some nice stairs done here, right? Beautiful. Even more beautiful. It's a weird shape, but I like it. Yeah, cool. Refinery, baby. I feel fine. So, hope you enjoyed today's episode. As always, thank you very much for watching. Big up yourselves. I'll see you soon. Peace.